How do, folks? This is the Grumpy Vlogger coming at you. I'm sitting in, whoops, there we go. Sitting in my cabin here, just chilling, and a couple lights behind me. We just got up here, and sorry about the shaking. I'm holding it in my hand. So, anyways, I'm just checking out my connection, see if I can even stream on this, and you know, comments. Yeah, here we go. We got a vlog that I'll post this next week on the way up here, and we're going to be spending a lot of time. Hopefully, if Judy's health continues to be as good as it is, we're going to be spending a lot more time up here this year because we didn't even use it last year. So, uh, and I don't know if anybody's seeing this or not. I don't even know what time it is because my watch is dead, and I got this right now. I'm using this. So, anyways, I don't doesn't look like anybody's coming in, but I just wanted to check and see what kind of connection I've got, and if this works out, it looks like it's doing okay. But if this works out, I'll go ahead and we may come up here Monday and I'll stream from Monday. I'm just not going to have all the laptop, but I may just do it from my iPad or from my phone, is whichever gets the best connection. So, and this is the iPhone XR, I think, and it does pretty good. It does. Oh, a bit choppy. Okay, thank you, Mister JRCs. I appreciate that. It might be better. Hang on a second. Let me if I can get up and walk out here and see if I get a better signal. So I apologize for the choppiness. Oh, bright light. Anyways, apologize for the choppiness, but God Almighty, I look like hell in this camera. I got to have my filters back. This is terrible. But anyways, yeah, we're that's my cousin's trailer right there, and this is our cabin. Judy sitting inside there just enjoying it, and I just thought I'd see what kind of signal I got and see how bad it is. It looks good from my side, but it's probably crap on your side. So I apologize if it is. But I had to. Uh, when we come up here, I will be bringing my tiny hawk and doing some flying up here and some video. So yeah, it's we own this place, and we have one more payment on the cabin. It got better now. Good, because I came outside, so probably got a better signal. But uh, I'm just doing a quick test, and we just unloaded everything. I still got. Uh, we're still waiting on some stuff to come in. I had to order that we needed for the plumbing system up here at the cabin. We got water and everything here, and septic and all that. We just don't have it all plumbed. So I'm going to be working on that over the next week or so. But while I'm doing that, I will be also, uh, flying a little bit, trying to get some video, doing some FPV flying, and but yeah, Mr. JRCs, I appreciate you giving me the heads up on how bad or how good it is. I may after I get home, I may go ahead and look at it and say, "Oh, that's crap. I'm going to delete it." But yeah, I don't have my natural lighting here, so I look like a wrinkled old fart. Well, I am a wrinkled old fart, but I look worse today than I normally do. Uh, it's good. Yeah, okay, it's doing good. All right. Yeah, I may have to sit out front. I mean, depending on the weather, because we got some weather moving in right now. That's part of the reason we came up today was because I had some cabinets that I'm building some. Well, I bought some pre-built cabinets, but I've got to install a. I have a camp stove and oven that I'm going to install in the house. I'll put a vent hood over it and vent it outside. So if there's any, it's a propane driven stove and oven. Really nice setup, but uh, it's where the way I've got set up now is I can't hardly reach it sits way high, so I'm up cooking like this, and I need it brought down to normal level. So, anyways, I'll be documenting that stuff and talking more about it. But yeah, this is kind of the this is the area. Uh, my place now, my neighbor's place, theirs is all nice and mowed. My place has not been mowed for a while because the guy that was doing it, I wasn't happy with what he was doing. But that's my cousin's fifth wheel, and on the other side of that is my fifth wheel. Yeah, no one complained. Of course, the other problem, that's why I quit building computers, because I found out that when I built my own computers, customer support sucked. Because who could I gripe at? So I order them already built now. So, I build them out, but I order them from, I stick with Dell. I've been using Dell computers for, probably 20 years now, 15 years. And I just, when I need a new computer, that's what I get. But I always order it with all the bells and whistles. But yeah, uh, because here, let me see if I can show this. Right back, right back about the other side of that wood pile, that little thing right there. That's the inlet. Whoops, there we go. That's the sewer inlet, okay? But back here, and that's 40 foot back, that's where, whoops, let me see if I can do it. Yeah. Back in that corner is where our bathroom's at. Well, it's a bit of an incline, so I have to put in a pump system. It's called a macerator, in which, it's only got to come up probably about 15 inches, less than not quite a foot and a half, but it's still got to come up. So I'm using a system, but I don't have all the parts in yet. I have the macerator in, I have the toilet tank in, but and I had to order a rear. Most toilet, they go down. This one goes out the back and goes into the pump system. So I'll be documenting that, showing how that works. Plus, I'll be doing my flying, learning how to use the Tiny Hawk. Uh, I may have, and I heard from Doc Murdoch. He's got me some of his super duper high potency special antennae for my goggles, which give me a better range. So that will be interesting. And I may have something upcoming later on, the first of next month. But anyways, man, I appreciate. Oh, hey, Chris, I didn't see you pop in. I'm out here we're out here at the cabin, and I was checking to see if I could even do a live show from out here. And I'm using StreamYards on my phone, so that's why it's shaky. But yeah, Doc's antennas are great. Yeah, I'm looking. He sent me the pictures of them. He said he had a graduation. He said he had to go to his daughter graduated from college, got her bachelor's in nursing yesterday, and so he was going up there. But he would mail them out on Monday, and he'd let me know when they got mailed out. So I am looking forward to having those. And like I said, I got some other stuff coming up in the FPV side of things, and but I needed to get up here. I just realized I just looking over my shoulder here, and let's see, where is it? Yeah, I got to put my flag up. I ain't got my flag out here yet, so. But yeah, so we're going to be coming in and out. We're going to try and spend as much time this year as we can up at the cabin. And so I was just checking. That's why I did this, to see if I could. What is that? Buzzard. So I saw the shadow going across my windshield. There's a friggin' buzzard. I got to watch. Fortunately, we don't have our dogs with us. They stayed home, but we're just up here. This is just a day trip to bring up some stuff. And so that I don't have to load it all up and try and pack it in the truck and get it all up here and unload it all in one day. So basically all we got to do now is I got to load up the 3 pieces to our toilet system. And right now, and I did a video on it on the way up. I did a video about, whoops, better watch out, my glasses are up there. I did a video about our, I'm loud and clear. Thank you, Andrew. Appreciate that. Yeah. But yeah, I did a video on our temporary toilet system. We had one and it leaked, and there's nothing worse. And like I said, we've got it. For those of you that's tuning in late, we have a septic system here, but because of when I had them put this in, I had them put it in where our trailer had been, and we have a circle drive that comes around here, and I wanted the front door to open out onto the circle drive. Well, I should have had it moved up further close to the road, and that would have put us straight across. But so yeah, it's a three-piece. It's not a three toilet system. It's a three-piece toilet system. Well, it's actually only two pieces, but it comes in three separate packages. One is the macerator pump, which basically it turns the poo to goo, you know. And the other is a rear discharge toilet rather than a downward like they normally go. This one goes out the back because it goes right into this pump system, which then pumps it out. This thing will shoot 213 feet straight out, horizontally, and 15-foot vertically. So if I wanted to spray my neighbors, I could just have it go out the back and shoot it into their yard. But that would be rather rude, and they'd probably shoot me. So I have a septic system I had put in here when I had the water installed, because uh, you have to have a septic system before they'll install your water. So it's uh, but yeah, much like that. Well, I'm not looking forward to doing the plumbing, but fortunately, the good thing is all I got to do is just, I don't have to crawl under the house, because it's going to go right out the back, and then uh, it'll make a 90 out the back, and then I'll run the line straight over and take it right into the septic system, tie in there. So it's just going to be, and it's going to be above ground, because I mean it's my yard. It's in the country. I can do it the way I want, because I'm not dig. At some point, I may dig a trench or have somebody come out and dig a trench for me and drop the line that way. But for right now, it's just going to be the simplest way I can. It's going to be like a glorified travel trailer. I do. That's the answer of the day too. Yes, I do. I do shit in the woods. Well, I'm in the woods out here right now. It's a 5-gallon bucket with a lid on it. Oh, we're from Muskogee. We're about a 30-minute drive, but and we're about the lake is over this direction. We're about a mile and a quarter from the actual state park, Tenkiller State Park here in Oklahoma. And this is, I mean, that's all this is. This is this is our next door neighbor. They've got their own, and they own that lot out to the corner. We actually own two lots. No, it's a short drive. It's just a 30-minute drive. And then I'll go up here. I can't flip this camera around. So, but there's our other neighbors. And these people here, they got a really nice setup. Big 4 slide out trailer canopy. They got a huge garage, big metal building over there. And they are the in-laws of the people on the other side of us. They tried to buy us out, and I said, no. For one, the property's just about paid for. The building, I have one payment left on it. It's well, you can see what it is. It's one of those portable cabin type things, and I got it. They'd repossessed it, and I got it at a really cheap price. So, and I made payments on it. Then June is the last payment on it, and in January is the last payment on the property. Hey, Mike B, how you doing, buddy? I'm outside here, outside of my cabin, just kind of. We had to make a run up here today, and I thought I wanted to test to see what I could do. I'm probably not going to be on here much longer, but I wanted to. I wanted to see how my signal was. I may have to sit outside to. Uh, I may have to sit outside to do my show Monday, and I won't have all the fancy. I wished I had the lighting and the filters, because Jesus, I look old and crotchety. Well, I am old and crotchety, but I look worse. I show my age up here, natural lighting. See, it's amazing what cameras can do. It can take 10 years off your age. I look my age today. But yeah. So anyways, Judy's in there just sitting back, relaxing for a little bit. We're fixing to head out because we got some weather coming in. I'd rather be home before Uh, yeah, I'd rather be home before and not have to drive in the weather. But yeah, we're planning on. I was just, as I said, I was testing my signal out, and we're planning on spending quite a bit of time up here this year. We didn't even get. I think we spent one night. Uh, Hello, Steve. Steve Calvin. Hey, Northern California. I'll bet your weather's nice out there in Northern California. That's probably the prettiest part of California, in my opinion. And I'm not a fan of how big is the truck. It's a F-150 with it's a Ford F-150, but it's got the guy that we actually bought it from the dealership, and this was the truck department. It was his truck. He sold it through his. Yeah, I'm keeping on. Yeah, that's another thing. I don't want to be stuck up here with tornadoes, but yeah, thanks, Andrew. But yeah, it's just a Ford F-150, but it's what they call a heavy half. It's got a special towing package. It's got springs, leaf springs, overload springs, all that stuff underneath it. So I've actually pulled a 30-foot fifth wheel. Well, I'll tell you what. One day we were getting sand, and the guy said, "No, you ain't gonna be able to get but maybe less than a half a ton of sand in the back of that." And I said, "You just load it until it squats." I said, "I think you'll be surprised." He ended up putting a ton and a half of sand before it finally, and then it was just level, and I drove home, and so this truck, even though it's a half ton, is built up with. Hey, Chris Wedgeworth, how you doing? As I said, I'm out here at my cabin. Anybody's coming in late, I'm just doing a real quick live stream just to see how my signal is and see what it looks like. So that's why I'm outside currently, because my signal is a little better out here than it is inside. And but yeah, it's not much of a truck. It's you know that's it. It's a '99 F-150. Uh, uh, it's a heavy half, as they call it, and yeah, thanks, Andrew. I'm glad I'm getting a decent signal out here. I am so, but anyways, it does what I need it to do. And here's the thing: it's only got 80, 88,000. It might have 90,000 miles on it. It's a '99. It's paid for. Still runs like a top. I ain't trading it. you know. And I said I'm going to drive it till the wheels rot off. Hell, the wheels have rotted off. I've changed tire, and I got to put some new tires on it too before too long. Uh, Great. Some knobhead in his little four-wheeler up here comes streaming by. At least it's quiet. Wow, that's a lot quieter. It's one of them little, I don't know, Kawasaki side-by-side little four-wheeler things. A couple gals on it. Wasn't worth looking at. I'm going to tell you. These are country folk in Oklahoma. They're the kind you see whenever there's a tornado. Wow, Mike. I thought I was doing good at 90,000 on a 99. You've beat me all. You you can't beat an old truck that's in good shape, and this one is in good shape. It's mine and Judy's pride. It could probably it needs a good washing, and it might even need a new paint job, but I doubt it. It just need. I think a good washing would take care of it because. But yeah, I was just like I said, we're going to be spending a lot of time up here. I want to make sure I can get a signal, and you bought it. Well, we bought this one new. This had I think 3,000 miles on it. It was his demo truck that he used, and he actually used this. He had it set up to haul trailers. Worse than wax. Yeah, yeah. Well, that's what it needs. It needs to be. And I said worse. Yeah, well, I know there's not an R in the word worse, but I said it anyways. Greg over at Oz by Drones always giving me crap for adding letters, but hey, they leave out the R. That's the thing. Half the words they use have R's in them, and they leave them out. So we just add them back in where they don't need to be. But anyways, guys, I appreciate y'all stopping in. As I said earlier, I'm going to be doing some FPV flying up here with my Tiny Hawk. I've got some other things in the works. I'm doing I'm flashing the Open TX. There's a certain way I want to do it, and so I can get the sound pack and everything in there, and I'll be uh, I'll be doing some video of that, and showing some of the work I'm doing here at the trailer. Oh, yours is a GMC. You've got a 1990 that still runs as a GMC. That's amazing. Fly the drone. I'm going to fly it. I will be posting some video. You'll see a lot of crashes though, but that's what I'm. And I would have done it today, except I forgot. I got in a hurry and ran out of the house and forgot to grab it. Just that simple. But I'll have it when we come up here. We're either coming back up tomorrow or Monday. We may come up Monday. I'll just do the show from here. So, anyways, guys, I'm gonna get off here. Hey, Greg, I was just fixing to get off the show. I was. Of course, you'll see a lot of crashes. Yeah, with me, you will. But looks like a neighbor guy's coming in. I hope he goes on past. Yeah, the old goat. Anyways, don't hit the power. Well, I'm real lucky because see, there are no power lines over my property here. There's nothing but clear blue sky. All the power lines are in the back, and they're on a pole and they drop down and they come underground into my house. So I don't even have power lines hooked up to my cabin. So, but anyways, don't hit the tree. No, I do have trees I could hit, but I'm planning on. Actually, I'm probably going to have to mow my lot, or I'll be doing a lot of hunting on my lot here. But I just wanted to test this out. I'll probably be doing my show from here Monday, and I may be sitting out on my front porch of my cabin doing it. So I'm going to get off here, guys. I appreciate everybody who showed up, and I'm just going to close out. Nothing fancy here because I'm just on my phone and using the StreamYard. So remember what I say. Be kind. Treat each other better than you would treat yourselves. Remember, everybody matters, even Greg. I'm the Grumpy Vlogger, and I'm out here. Thanks, everybody, for showing up. I'll catch you guys either on Art's show tomorrow afternoon or Mel's show tomorrow night. So, all right, see y'all later, and I'll definitely see y'all here Monday, okay? Thanks for stopping in, guys. You have a good one.